and David. I get it over with. Today, Simone and David commit themselves publicly to each other, solemnly, joyfully, and in front of all of you, their friends and their family. This ceremony is a celebration of David and Simone's journey from who they were to what they are together, to what they mean to each other as husband and wife, their commitment to a life of mutual love, respect and care. David for Simone and Simone for David. You will probably have read the story of how they met on their wedding website, and I'm going to tell it again, using David's own eloquent words, and this is what he said. When David and Simone explain to people that they are from the same village in Devon, people often assume that they have known each other for a long time. Beer is, after all, not that big. But the truth is, they never actually met until 2010. At the time, Simone was living in Exeter and David was living in Newquay. They would often go back to visit their families, but it was never at the same time. David had missed the years of Simone touring East Devon with her band, and she had missed his brief stint working in the Anchor. I'm just going to step back a bit more because I realise that now I can't see. If you move around a little bit, can you get a nice good view of them now? Good. Yeah, good. They met by lucky chance when they were both in the village at the same time. Simone was back to visit the mothership, and David had come back for a weekend out with an old friend. He spotted her across the bar. They were introduced and they just started talking. David invited her to a birthday party, but she declined. But he didn't let that faze him. He was to find out over the following months that persistence was the key to another meeting with Simone. Over those following months, they continued to chat. It became apparent that they had much the same taste in music, a big passion in both their lives. And it was through music that David was able to drop some serious hints that he thought she was pretty special. But it would take many more months until he could convince her to visit him in Newquay. And by this time, Simone was living in Brighton, even further away from him. She eventually went to visit for his 29th birthday, and they spent an amazing weekend together. As David walked her to the bus at the end of the weekend, David made his move and suggested they go for it, a fully fledged long-distance relationship. She agreed. One day, David travelled up overnight on the coach to Brighton, a 14-hour journey, to surprise Simone. Well, he was only there for 8 hours, and then he had to travel all the way back down again. And it was really then that Simone thought, yeah, we must be kind of going out. So they kept up a long-distance relationship for the next couple of months before Simone decided to quit her job and move to Newquay. Despite having only spent a matter of a few days together, they took the risk and moved in together. It was a risk worth taking. So thank you, David, for those words.